If I had infinite money, already traveled the world, had no fear, and didn't receive any recognition for what I would do, what would I do or what would I create? It's a quote from Don't Believe Everything You Think by Joseph Duane. The reason I've been thinking about this so much is I feel like most people have an answer or something comes to mind, and I don't. And I've been thinking about it multiple times a day since I saw it. I saw it on TikTok and thought it was interesting, so I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget it. And this and this other thing I saw on like, what do you want to be remembered for? I don't have an answer, and I think the reason I'm making this video today is I don't know if I would be making these YouTube videos. I don't know what the point of these is. I saw another thing on TikTok about this guy who does vlogs, and he's like, do I think my life's interesting? Do I want to like share it with other people? Like, I don't know. And I think like the reason why we do things is super important, and the reason I don't really know why I'm doing what I'm doing is I think it's okay. I don't think it's ridiculous, but I think it's like not ideal. I think having a job does a lot of interesting things. I think you don't need to think about things like this when you have a job, because you're like, you work, you're busy, and like when you're off, you're like, you want to relax, you want to watch Netflix, you want to like just decompress or whatever. But because I don't have a job, because I guess YouTube or making videos or doing this is my like job, and I'm like, and I guess because I don't have to do this, I don't have to do anything, like I have time to think about this stuff. And I really want to get the answer to this stuff, because I've been getting so bogged down into like the view counts and like all the analytics, and like that's not the right stuff to be doing. And more than that, it's just like kind of depressing to like spend hours doing something and then just like no one wanting to watch it, which that's probably something people can resonate with. But when I started YouTube, I didn't do this to like get views. Like the two main reasons, and I think I talked about this in another video, one was to like stay better connected to like family or friends that like wanted to see like what was going on, since like I do a terrible job of posting photos and stuff. And the second thing was to like have a project, something to work on. And if I look at every video I do, or look at this whole project or everything I've ever put on YouTube, you know, it's achieving those two things. So if I think about the why I started, they might not be the right why, but I'm achieving those two things. Yet when I measure success or growth, I look at things like views or subscribers or like vanity stuff. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't care. Like, I think in life, no matter what you do, you want to grow, you want to move on to the next thing, whether it's like a job or a video game or anything. You want some sort of progress. And I feel like in Mexico or last year, things were growing, you know, hitting 1K was that huge milestone. The view count was growing, like everything was growing. And then I thought some people would stop watching when I came to Europe, but like I always wanted Interesting to be this ideal of like, you can go anywhere, you can do anything, you can eat anything. But I think the way I built this was, it was like so Mexico heavy. And then even within Mexico, like if we're being honest, like people only cared about Mexico City. So I think a lot of my subscribers like only want to see Mexico City stuff. And I would imagine YouTube, like they always of course show your subscribers your new videos, because like that's how a subscription works. And if your own subscribers aren't clicking something or watching something, why would YouTube ever push that out to new audience? So obviously my videos could be better. I'm doing that thing where like I'm making excuses or whatever, but like that's something in my head where I'm just like, do I make a new YouTube? Like, did I make this first one and it's stuck being Mexico City, and I can make some of my best videos, and because people only care about Mexico City, like it'll never pop? So one thing I've been thinking about is just like starting from scratch, which part of me is like, damn dude, like I invested, you know, well over a year, which to some people that's probably not a lot, but to me, like, you know, over 100 videos, over a year of time, hundreds of hours, probably like filming and editing. But it's like, if that's my hypothesis, maybe I should start a new channel. Otherwise, like, I always think back to like the definition of insanity. If you do the same thing and expect something different, like, it's on you. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm more or less filming vlogs in Europe, hoping something will change, and like, it's not going to. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to share something today. The other thing I wanted to share is, because of how I've been feeling with like creating content and it not growing, besides the fact that like I need to think about my why and think about like my purpose from all this, is a lot of people will be visiting in August, visiting us in Prague, which is awesome. I'll be much busier, and I've already like kind of like worked extra to get things going, so I'm never gonna miss a Saturday. But I'm not gonna be posting Wednesday videos, which, to be honest, I think my mom is the only one that will care about that, which is fine. I will be doing my monthly recaps, so I'll find time and ways to eke those out, because again, I like doing those, and it seems like people care about at least chunks of those, so I want to keep doing that. I might start a YouTube from scratch. I might start a second YouTube, like a second new YouTube for just the finance stuff that I never bring up. And if you miss the Wednesday videos and you just want to see what the heck I'm up to, I am going to like double down, I guess, on creating more like short form stuff. So whether that's YouTube shorts, I'll just post it on YouTube. You don't have to go anywhere. I'll probably be posting more real-time stuff on TikTok. And then I will be trying to grow my blog. The blog will definitely be food focused, food and finance. So if you're interested in like budgeting or FIRE, or probably in the short term, where I've been eating, and you like researching for trips and stuff, like those are probably the two things it's gonna be about. So this has been a lot longer. I think I will post this. I don't know what I'll edit out, but that's how I'm feeling. No Wednesday videos. I will be continuing the recaps, blog and TikTok in short form, YouTube shorts. Might start a new YouTube, might start like finance YouTube, but this is just like kind of what's going on with me. I think it being so freaking hot in Budapest, like it's 8 in the morning and our apartment is already getting so hot, we're probably gonna have to leave. Yeah, I guess this was like a venting thing, but I just wanted people to like know where I'm coming from. Mom, grandma, I'll be reaching out to you so you don't freak out that I'm like super sad. Like, my life is good. It's just, I think not having a job and having all this time and like doing something creative in the form of like creating content, like I'm just like thinking about things I typically wouldn't. So I think I do need to think about like what I want to do and for what reason. I will continue posting things here. If there's a new YouTube or something, I'll share that here. But yeah, if you watch any of this, thanks. If you've been watching other videos, I appreciate it. And I hope I can figure out how to create value or like decide why I'm doing what I'm doing. I hope you liked the quote at the beginning of the video and maybe it makes you think. But yeah, I hope this wasn't a super downer. But thanks for watching or listening. And I will be back with another video Saturday that will be more typical and happy. Until then.